Welcome to my personal development plan. My name is Mumu. I come from Thailand. I'm 27 years old. I'm currently a student of Master of Science program in Hospitality Management. My experience has been in food and beverage in Grand Hyatt in Bangkok and also guest service agent in Banyan Tree Resort and Spa in Phuket. I had my bachelor degree in hospitality management from SHMS and also a diploma in pastry from Le Cordon Bleu. In this video, I would like to take you along the ride of my personal career development plan. Tom Rath says, you cannot be anything you want to be, but you can be a lot more of who you already are. So I start off with my values, what means the most for me. My core values are family, friendship, and empathy. I believe these values define who I am right now. It provides guidance, direction, meaning, and a purpose of my life. Family is the most important value. They provide love and guidance. Friendship provides support, and empathy in the workplace is very important because it promotes high commitments and cooperation in workplace to understand others' perspective or circumstances empathetically. So I would like to start off by seeing myself and seeing where I am right now through my personal SWOT analysis. Let's begin with my strength. I consider myself a highly self-disciplined person. This discipline is shaped by being a role of a big sister because I'm the first child of the family. I have one younger sister and another 11 cousins. And I know all of them are looking at me as a role model. Because I would like to be a sister and who my brother and sister can be rely on and proud of. So that's why I need to have self-discipline and self-control. And I always have to know what I'm doing. When I'm studying abroad, discipline is the most important thing. There are lots of time when I'm demotivated or get distracted by others. But as Stephen Covey says, put first thing first. So I need to say no to certain things when necessary and keep myself back on track and aware of what's important most, what's the priority, and what role I'm performing right now. I actually consider a privilege to have an opportunity in being an international environment. I have an opportunity to develop various strengths while living and studying abroad. I've learned to adapt and integrated changing environment in different culture. I have developed it myself to adapt to change and become a fast learner in dealing with different circumstances with different people. I've also developed my communication skills and advanced them on many occasions through my presentation, my group works, workshop, or any other activities. And lastly, I also learned to take responsibility and work under pressure. During my 9-month course in pastry at Le Cordon Bleu, it requires self-discipline and a responsibility and a dedication to work long hours under pressure. And now, let me lead you to some of my weaknesses. Over time, whenever I recognize weaknesses, I work on getting over them and possibly turn them into opportunity. During my study, I felt the need of pressure to get work done. In order to improve that weakness, I set deadline for myself in upcoming assignments or projects, so I create my own pressure to finish it before the actual deadline, which allows some space to have a quality time of checking of my work. And according to SEI test, I'm a person who likes to conceal my emotion or I have too much control over my emotion. This weakness can make me appear cold or impersonal. I tend to be silent than saying things out, and the downside of this is that people may misunderstood and it limits them from seeing the real me of who I really am. The opportunity for me is that it is a chance to work in the industry that I'm very passionate about, and hospitality is a growing and dynamic industry that I'm very grateful to be in this industry, and I also have my family support me. My past experience and education also provide me with some skills to pursue my goal. My friends and networking I have from my past education and also the jobs I have done before, including who are working in the same industry or the one who are not, also my opportunity. The higher level of education, like what I'm doing right now in master degree, will provide me an opportunity to gain more knowledge and develop my skills of thinking and also the managerial skills to pursue my goal. The threat, it could be the economic crisis in Thailand because I would like to go back to Thailand and work. The open border of Asian economic communities that will be at the end of this year will create a high competitive market for the hotel hospitality industry. And also there are a lot of graduates from the hotel industry from the same school and from Le Cordon Bleu. So that's all my SWOT analysis. Kind of leadership style I think I am right now because I am a big sister, I'm more coercive kind of person. This may be because I know what I want and I have a clear goal of who I want to be. So I like to give direction to get the work done the way I want it to be. I have high expectation on others who may live different ways of life. So this is maybe the downside of being coercive kind of person. And in a workplace, sometimes it can demotivate the staff to achieve the goal. But in the environment where the staff needs to be pushed and motivated, for example, like in an emergency situation or during startup or turnaround business, this type of leadership is very appropriate. Where do I want to be in the future? I actually have a role model, which is actually my father. My father, he's giving his family everything. He sets himself an example for us to follow. He always supports and respects of everyone's decision. As the owner of the business, he leads people with authoritative and affiliative leadership style. He is a master of establishing bonds and positive relationship with his employees. And he also make a clear path for his employee to follow and articulate a mission to win people with enthusiasm. He also followed the Buddha principle to implement it into his work with empathy and integrity, and successful in his business. He has a clear vision and always make right decision. He has a perfect work-life balance, and that's the kind of leader I would like to become. I would like to be a leader like him, who is affiliative and authoritative kind of leader, who can win people's mind and gain respect, because not just because I forced them to do, but because they wanted to do so. I would like to create a bright and healthy working climate for my own business. So I start to create my vision of who I want to become. My vision would be to live life with integrity, empathy, and to be a positive force for others. Hospitality and pastry is my passion. It makes me seeing myself a successful hotelier and a restaurateur of my own boutique hotel and a bakery shop. I'm very blessed to have my family support along the way to pursue my career goal. With my strengths of being self-disciplined will keep me on track to pursue my goal. The ability to adapt to change and fast learning is very important to do the small size business because it needs flexibility and change fast to be competitive in the market. In the startup phase of the business, my coercive style of leadership will be appropriate to get to the job done. I feel very comfortable working with my family members in the environment of the love of family, especially my dad, who is my role model. I think I can learn a lot from him. Family is my core values. So in 5 years from now, I'm seeing myself managing a boutique hotel and bakery shop of my family business. But the question is how to get there. So in order to achieve that, I have created some short-term plan for the next 12 months where I am seeing myself. For the first 3 months by January 2016, I will be finishing and passing hopefully all the courses and module of MSc program term 1. And I will go back to Thailand to continue my independent business project, which is actually a business plan for my family boutique hotel that I have been planning to do. And that's considered a first step of my long-term goal. And by the next 9 months, after I finish my independent business project, that I can use it as a plan for an actual ones in a boutique hotel project of my family. In October 2016, I will start taking 3 months of bakery course at Le Cordon Bleu, which I've already applied before I've come here for my master degree, in order to improve my bakery skills and to achieve my other goals to open a bakery shop within my boutique hotel. By the next 12 months, I will finish my diploma in bakery and also graduate in master degree by January 2017. Then after that, I can now fully dedicate myself on my family business. And 5 years from now, 2020, I'm seeing myself managing this family business with my sister, and I will be also expanding outlet if possible in this boutique hotel by including my bakery shop in the hotel. I would also apply for the course in business law in Thammasat University because I realized that law is very important for the business. And so according to these plans, there are certain skills that I need to develop. The skills that I need to develop is the leadership and managerial skills that I'm now learning from the MSc classes through the courses and modules. To be a good hotelier, I also need to develop my communication skills to communicate and interact more with people who I may not be familiar with. I also need to develop my emotional intelligence to be a good leader and successful leader. But not only these skills that I need to develop, I would like to also create a work-life balance and doing the best in every role I am as a family member, as a Buddhist, and as a student. And that's all my personal development plan. I hope you enjoy my video, and thank you for listening.